What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Dreamcatcher. Yes, indeed. Dreamcatcher fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually two of Charles B's requests for the month of August. You'll see what I mean by that. For being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Charles. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Charles wanted to see me react to this. It is two versions of the same song. It is the original studio version and a live version. We're going to be comparing the two, apparently, of Dreamcatcher with their tune Wind Blows. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has given us a little bit of an intro, so let me read it to you guys here. So far from Dreamcatcher, you have reacted to a small sampling of songs from their 2017 to 2019 era that were a mix of K-pop and rock. And that's true. While this sound gave Dreamcatcher a lot of fans outside of South Korea, their songs were still not doing well on the Korean charts. Don't know why. So starting in 2020, Dreamcatcher's sound changed to heavily feature EDM and synth. Oh boy.
Please stop.
Oh boy. Oh, marshmallowy boy.
All right.
For most of the main singles and even B-sides. Okay. The few songs that were still genuine K-pop and rock mixes were mostly regulated as non-single tracks. Okay. This song, Wind Blows, is one of these post-2020 tracks and is the B-side from their 6th EP, Dystopia, Road to Utopia. I kind of like that. Dystopia, Road to Utopia. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. That makes sense. The first video is a video dance performance of the studio version of the song for the Genie Music YouTube channel. You will be comparing that to the second video, which is a live performance, all right? In the second video, the song was rearranged so that a live band can play it. So the second video will have both live vocals from Dreamcatcher and the music played by a live band. That'll be good to see. The second performance is also significant because it answers a question you had back on your first reaction to Dreamcatcher, which was to their song, What? You wondered why they have 7 members because you said you didn't hear 7 voices. That's true. I do remember saying that. Well, the answer is all 7 members are actually being heard in their songs, and you will really get to see that in the second video. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. The second video is from the YouTube channel It's Live, and it currently has close to 800,000 views. However, there are no English subtitles on it, and there is actually no official English translation for Wind Blows. That's weird. There are fan translations for the song out there, but sadly the quality of these English translations is bad. That's subjective, but I'll take your word for it, Charles. So I prepared a new and improved English translation of this song, added it to the live performance video, and posted it on my channel at Odyssey. If you are watching this and want to see, so this is him talking to all of you now. If you are watching this and want to see Dreamcatcher performing Wind Blows with the best English translation you will find, click the link below in the description box of this video to go to my channel at Odyssey to see it. So, nice little plug there, Charles. Good job. Nice little plug. Little free advertising there. Hey, why not? Why not? Okay, so for the first video, which is the studio version, it was posted by Genie Music, which he mentioned. It has 3.2 million views. It'll get you there. And then the second video was posted by The Running Man Subs. That's Charles' channel. And it has a known number of views. I have no clue. There could be 1 or 2 views. There could be 200,000 views. I have no idea. So we're going to just assume that since there were 3.2 million views on the first video, hopefully there's a pretty close number to that. So I'm going to hope that's over 10,000 views. So I'm going to make the claim that it'll get you there. I hope. We'll see. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original videos both videos will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Play color. No idea. Dreamcatcher. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe that says Dreamcatcher. And maybe that says Wind Blows. Cool. So this is the first video. This is the original video. All right. So we're going to do a comparison here. All right. Let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Play your color.
Yeah, I hear the EDM. Yeah, the EDM is definitely there without question. Any more envelope on those drops, and we're gonna move out of EDM and get into dubstep. I mean, it's creeping up there, man. It really is creeping up to dub. It's got good energy. I will say that it's definitely got good energy. It's definitely got good drive. The chorus is when the poppiness absolutely kicks in. The funny thing is, before the chorus, though, I was really actually kind of getting into it. But the second the chorus kicked in, it kind of killed it for me, man. It did. It was like, oh, Pop City, here we go. But prior to that, I was actually kind of digging the vibe. That slower, that straight time feel was nice before they went into the double time feel for the chorus, where it got super poppy. I hope we come back to that feel for the verses again, man. I really do, because I was really digging the energy and the direction that the verses had. Believe it or not, I was actually enjoying it. I was. Let's see if we can get that back. Let's keep going.
난 틈에 발려들어 black hole 끝에선 다른 차원 미치의 neon color attention 집중해야 될 색다른 gesture We let it go 소리쳐내 이름 뿌려 먼지처럼 뿌려봐 지금 여긴 panic in the city 벗어나야 해 이곳에서 Mercury galaxy 같은 내 맘이 간절히 널 부르고 있어 바람아 불어라 너에게 닿을 수 있게 Always
down to the straight timing, please.
너는 나의 모든 시공간 저 달빛을 닮은 너를 찾아.
Wish they would go back down to the straight time again. This double time feel is just killing me. Absolutely killing me. It's so poppy. Like I said, I like the verses. The verses were nice because I like that slower tempo, and it felt like it had a little more intensity, a little more drive to it. I was digging the verses. But ever since they pop up into the double time feel, no pun intended on the pop there, it's just gotten too poppy for me, man. Not feeling it. Okay. Please stay here for the rest of the song. Okay, at least they ended the song with that straight time. Good. Okay. All right. All right, so that was the studio version, the original version, and now we're going to compare it to the live version. So let me get set up for that, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, here we go. Dreamcatcher, Wind Blows, live band version, new and improved English translation. Nice plug, Charles. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
저희 드림캐쳐의 이츠 라이브가 궁금하시다면 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지
God, please don't.
부탁해요.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop with the click, like, and subscribe BS. Please. Please just do me a favor. I am so sick of all these channels doing that. Before the video even starts, before the video even begins, before the song begins, before you know whether you're going to like it or not, click like and subscribe.
You're a goddamn disgrace!
Okay, I'm back. I'm good. I'm calm. I'm just going to pretend like those first 10 seconds didn't happen. They do not exist. It never happened. And we're going to start over. Okay. Let's try this again.
들려봐 혼란스러운 소리가 미친 듯이 귀를 울린다 내 불빛 보이지 않는 널 찾을 수 있을까 모든 뒷모습이라 왠지 너일 것만 같아 바람아 불어라 너에게 닿을 수 있게 always be on your side 그래 난 매일 모든 시공간 속 수많은 밤에 너를 찾아 헤매다 그린 별의 밤에 찾아가 매일 밤 꿈꿔왔던 너니까 지나쳐가도 찰나의 그 순간 널 꼭 알아볼 수 있어
I can already tell you I prefer this version more. Less EDM, more instrumental, more actual real analog instruments. Guitar, bass, drums, you can hear everything clear as day. A lot less focus on the synthetic and the digital, way more focus on the musical instruments, which I absolutely, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I already prefer this version. Already. On top of that, Yeah, I still don't get it. I still don't understand the need to have 9 vocalists or 7 vocalists or 14 vocalists. I'll never understand the need for that. Unless you're in a choir, then sure, no problem. I'll never understand the need for that, but I will say this. All the ladies are singing, and I am hearing all the voicings. I don't understand, like I said though, I don't understand the need for it. Do you need 7 vocalists? Do you need 9 vocalists? Do you need 17 vocalists? No, you don't. But at least I am hearing and I am seeing all the ladies singing, and I hear all the voicings in there. So no one's faking it. No one's just standing there. No one's just there for eye candy. No one's just standing there being a dancer and that's it. No, everybody is singing. I do hear all the voices. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand the necessity. I don't think there is a necessity. I think it's just, that's just how it worked out, you know? So anyway, let's keep going.
혼란 틈에 빨려들어 블랙홀 끝에서 다른 차원 미지의 네온 컬러 Attention 집중해야 돼 색다른 gesture Let it go 소리전에 이름 뿌려 만지처럼 뿌려봐
지금 여긴 Running in the city 벗어나야 해 이곳에서 I can't go see 같은 내 맘이 간절히 널 부르고서 바람아 불어라 너에게 닿을 수 있게 Always be on your side 그댄 내 모든 시공간 속 수많은 밤에 너를 찾아 헤매다 그는 별을 보며 찾아가 매일 밤 꿈꿔왔던 너니까 지나쳐가도 찰나의 그 순간 널 보다
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this version more.
벼랑 끝에 너와 나 기억 조각이 타고 내게 와 Always be with you like gravity yeah
Yeah, man, little guitar solo there. Good.
너는 나의
Little guitar solo in there. That was nice. That was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. This is just night and day. Night and day difference. I don't understand why. I don't understand. I mean, I guess it all comes down to personal taste, but I don't understand how people can hear this version, hear the original version, and say they prefer the original version better. I don't get it. I don't get how people could possibly say that. But like I said, it all comes down to personal taste, you know? Some people, you know, some people put mayonnaise and ketchup on their hot dogs.
Stop it. Get some help.
Savages. You know, I don't understand that. You know, some people, you know, when it comes to French fries, they like dipping their French fries in ketchup. Some people like dipping it in ranch dressing. Some people like dipping it in barbecue sauce. Some people like dipping it in honey mustard dressing. It all comes down to personal taste. I understand that. I do get it. I just think the quality of the song sounds far better with actual instruments rather than EDM. You know what I mean? I feel like EDM can be lazy at times. And this, with the actual instrumentation and the arrangement, this doesn't sound lazy at all. Anyway, let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
모든 시공간 저 달빛을 닮은 너를 찾을 테니까 그는 별이 보며 날아가 매일 밤 꿈과 온 너에게 놓치지 않아 저의 그 순간 널 보더라 올 수 있어
The guitar and the bass. Wow. You can hear the ladies breathing hard. You can definitely tell these are live vocals. Listen closely. Listen closely. You can hear the ladies breathing, and they're out of breath. They're a little gassed. But also, I want to hear the guitar and bass again. Let me check. And now listen careful. Listen for the breathing. Those ladies were putting in work. Absolutely putting in work. Yeah, no question that's live vocals. No question. I mean, do I even need to go into a review here? Do I need to? I mean, look, it's obvious. It's obvious which one I like better. It's not even close. It's not even remotely close. It's night and day difference. I guess for the sake of the video, I'll do a reaction. I'll do a review, I guess, but it's not needed. It's absolutely not. You already know I like the second one better. You already know that. So, but I guess I'll do a review. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Dreamcatcher with 2 different versions of Wind Blows. This was a request from Charles B, and this was actually 2 of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests, or 2 out of 3 of them, for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Okay. I have 2 scores here, and they definitely represent how I feel about these 2 different versions. And like I said, it wasn't close. It's not like there was only a 0.1 or a 0.2 difference. No. There was a significant difference between the 2. I'm going to start with the studio version, the original version. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.1. Yep, 7.1. I feel good about that score. Now, the second version, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.9. Yep, 7.9 for the live version. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Yeah, on the first version, Charles mentioned that they were going for more of an EDM sound. Boy, they weren't kidding. I mean, they borderline moved up to almost going up into dubstep. I mean, all we needed were the squelches and the envelope filters, and we would have had dub no problem. But it got close. It did get close. Yeah, that EDM sound, I've never been a fan of. I'm sorry, I never have. And that was definitely reflective in the first version. I will say the first version, the verses I was actually kind of enjoying a little bit. I was sort of enjoying those. With the slower tempo, the slower feel, giving the opportunity for the music to kind of push through the rhythm rather than being pushed by vocals. But then they went into the chorus and double time, let's go faster and let's get poppy. Yeah. Anyway, and then, oh man, the synthesizers came through clear as day, and everything got major, and everything got happy, and everything got a beat, and I'm like, ow. So I wasn't thrilled with it. The vocals sounded good. I mean, they sound good for, for what it is. It's a, like I said, it's centered around K-pop. And, I understand that a lot of people like that. I get it. I know a lot of people do. I am not one of those people. I'm just not. I don't think I ever will be. As much as I know people would like me to become that, I'm not going to become something I'm not. I'm not going to change who I am. I am who I am, and I like what I like. And I don't see myself ever becoming a fan of this style of vocals. Having said that, though, it was well executed. It sounded fine. It sounded like it was being done well. So I don't find any fault in it other than just personal taste. It's a really good K-pop song. It is. It is. Now, the second version, the live version, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I did. And it's, like I said, night and day difference in sound. Losing the synthetic and losing the digital. I mean, it was still there. The track was still there. But the track was kind of, and I'm glad they did it this way. There are two ways they could have done this. They could have had the track being the main voice, the main instrumental voicing, and had the instruments kind of support it and be in the background of it. Or they could have done what they did, and they had the instruments be the main voices, and the track was there to support the instrumentation. They did it right, and they had the track supporting the live instruments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I'm telling you right now, if it had been the other way around and the instruments were pushed to the background, I would have been like, what was the point? Seriously, what was the point of that? There would have been no point because the track was still the dominant voice in the instrumentation. And I would have been like, this was a waste of time. Luckily, that was not the case. Luckily, the track was supporting the instrumentation, and the instrumentation, the actual live instruments, were up in the front. And man, what a difference in the sound. Gone was the EDM, almost dubstep feel, and entered in this, I hesitate to say it, but I'm going to say it, entered this rock sound. And it was a rock sound, especially on that ending when they were doing the, I think it's Wind Blows, I think is what they were saying. Wow. Guitar and bass got actually a little bit heavy with that riff. Da-da, 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 da-da. Man. Woo! That was a nice turnaround. It really was. I don't talk about choreography a lot because it's not in my realm. It's not really my thing. It's not something I really specialize in. But I will say, watching the first video, watching the second video, it was like mirror images. I mean, they were identical. Every move and every step looked identical. So, choreography was obviously well rehearsed, well memorized, and very clean. And they could pull it off in any situation. So good for them. Vocally, okay, this is going to be a point of contention. Did I hear 7 voices? Yes, I did hear 7 voices in a live setting. Do I see the reasoning for 7 voices? No, I don't see the point. I don't get it. They could accomplish the exact same thing with 5 ladies as they're accomplishing with 7. I think, I don't know. I personally think having 7 ladies up at the front is kind of overkill. I guess the only real reason for it is for the visual, you know, to have more dancers, more choreography, more options. That's the only real reason. I don't see any benefit to having 7 voices versus 5 or 4. You know, I really don't. As far as harmonies go, there's only so many notes you can have in a chord to form the chord, you know? All you're going to do is expand the chord. You got the 1, you got the 3, you got the 5. There's your triad, right? Okay, well, let's put the octave above. That's 8. Okay, let's put the 5th below. Okay, there's 5 voices. We're making it, it's the same chord. We're just expanding it. Where do we go from there? An octave below, maybe. Okay, we can do that and put the 3rd on top there. So basically, you're taking 2 triads, the same triad in two different octaves, and putting them together. Will that make a fuller sound? Sort of, in a way. It's gonna be the same triad. That's the thing. Do you need 2 different octaves with the triad being built? No, you really don't. You only need the 1, but it will provide a fuller sound, I suppose, if that's what they do. But the thing is, that's not what they did. They played the same triad. They put 2 vocalists on one note, 2 vocalists on another note, 2 vocalists on another note, and then they had a single vocalist on the octave above. Why not just have 4 people sing it? You know, I don't understand. And here's the thing. I'm not saying that they're, I just don't get it. And that's just me. That's just me. I don't understand. Me personally, I don't understand that. Am I saying it's a complete and utter waste of time for them to do that? I don't think they're stupid enough to, and I don't think they're dumb enough to, and when I say they, I mean the ladies and I mean their production company. I don't think they're stupid enough to sit there and just do something just for the sake of doing it. I very seriously doubt that. I'm sure in their minds, I'm sure they see the purpose for it. I'm sure in their minds they see the reasoning for it. I see in their minds they see the value of it. And that makes it valid. It absolutely makes it valid because they see the value. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean the value's not there. You know, obviously, they have a formula in their head. Obviously, they have an idea of what they want to do, and they're doing it. Congratulations. More power to them. Will I ever understand that way of thinking? I don't think I ever will. I very seriously doubt it because I don't get it. I don't get the reasoning for having 7 vocalists, and I never will. Unless you're in a choir, you know, and you're building those multiple octave triads and stuff like that, then by all means, yeah, go ahead, sure. If they ever do that, I'll be the first to admit, okay, they're doing 2 triads and 2 different vocals, 2 different octaves, nice, big, full, huge sound. Yeah, man, more power to them. They obviously need 7 vocalists to pull that off, but they're not doing that. So anyway, but it still sounded really good. I definitely, without question, prefer the second video or the first. Now, I know a lot of people are concerned about the beginning of the second video. Let me rest assured, folks, rest assured. Was I upset at what I saw? Yes, I was pissed. I'm just gonna say it. I was pissed. That is one of my biggest gripes about YouTube channels is these creators and these owners of these channels that have the audacity, that have the gall to sit there and ask viewers to like the video, click and like the video, subscribe to the channel before you've even seen the video. I'm sorry. I just think that's very presumptuous. I think that's, I'll be straight up with you guys. I think that is outright outrageous. It's just mind-blowing. The nerve and the audacity of these people. Here's what it comes down to: the arrogance of these people to sit there and tell you and beg you and ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, join the Patreon, buy my merch, yada yada yada. I know that's not what the girl said there. I understand that, but they still said click, like, and subscribe. And I'm just like, but we haven't even seen the video yet. I don't know. I mean, that's why I don't do that with my videos. I refuse to do that. As a matter of fact, I do the exact opposite. I tell people don't do that. Hold off on doing all those clicks and likes before you watch the video. Watch the video first. Please watch the video first. After the video's done, if you still feel like doing all that because you feel that I've earned that stuff, then by all means, go ahead. Please go ahead and do it. But watch the video first. And I am never gonna ask people to do those kind of things beforehand. I just think that's very arrogant. I think that's very presumptuous. And it's just very audacious, man. I don't like it. I really don't. And yeah, it absolutely triggered me. It absolutely set me off. And it really left a very sour taste in my mouth. Now, did I let it affect the score and my view of the video? No. But the reason is because I did take that time. And you don't know how much time I took because I made sure to edit it. I cut out, seriously, I took 5 minutes to calm down and just put it aside, let it go, breathe, recenter. Okay, let's try this again. Don't watch those 10 seconds again. Just pretend like they never happened and let's move forward. Okay, it took me some time. Seriously, it took about 5 minutes and it was rough, man, but I want to assure everybody, I want to let everybody know I did not let those 10 seconds affect the score. Okay, I didn't. The score that they got with the 7.9 is the score I really feel that the performance deserves. Okay, so there we are. Clearly, I did enjoy the second video way more than I enjoyed the first. First video got a 7.1, second video 7.9, a 0.8 difference, almost a full point difference. Yeah, big difference. So yeah, I feel good with those scores, and that's where we're gonna stay. So 7.1 for the first, 7.9 for the second. Final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.